If a person misses a prayer, in reality, what is it that he has missed out on? Also, in making up a missed prayer, replace the actual namaz that was missed.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This question, when you're asking, you're already supposing, you're already deciding that because I make the namaz, I'm going to get what the namaz is supposed to give me. Right? It's already supposing. If I make the namaz, I'm going to get. If I don't make the namaz, then I don't get. What if we tell you, you make the namaz and you don't get? Majority they are making, they don't get. What if we're saying that? So the understanding here has to shift, especially if you're a murid and you're entering into understanding what ihsan is, understanding what tariqat and spirituality is. Now, it is not your actions that so much that you're going to do that is going to determine whether you get it or not. It has to be how sincere the action is, how clean the action is, how beautiful the action is. You can go up and down the whole night long, but your heart is just circling everywhere else. It's not. But if your heart is circling everywhere else and you still think that you're going to get the rewards, the blessings like that, then you're blind. Because so many, Allah is saying, their du'as and their namaz doesn't even pass the first level of paradise. No, not paradise, even the skies. Because the angels, their angels are there at every level. They said, this one is good, we pass to the next level, to the next level. You know, as it is in dunya. And the angels will look at it and they will throw it to your face before you get up from the sajjada. This is what people in tariqat, they are afraid of. That whatever that they're doing, it is not accepted. Does that mean we don't do? No, we still do. But we're not putting our faith in what we're doing. We must do with a faith that we're saying, Ya Rabbi, this is a dirty prayer that we're making. We're asking you to accept it. Why he must accept it? Why he must accept it? Why, just because we ask and he has to accept it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will only accept, not because of you or me. He only accepts because of the sake of his most beloved one. Okay, so I'm going to pray, I'm going to ask Allah to accept for the sake of the Prophet. You don't know the Prophet. Oh, but I recite salawat. You don't know the Prophet. You don't know the Prophet. Do you have a shaykh? Then you don't have a shaykh, you don't know the Prophet. You know the name, but you don't know. You don't know what is the reality, what is the living, breathing guide. You don't know. You're following a shaykh now, trying very hard to accept him, to submit. You must pray still, as much as you can, but now you are not sitting there saying, I'm praying, I must get this reward. No. You are so afraid it's not even going to be accepted, but you're asking Allah, for the sake of my shaykh, for the sake of my Prophet, for the sake of my shaykh who's showing me my Prophet. I'm asking. Allah will not turn down those ones whom He loves when they ask. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, for 300 years, his astaghfirullah was not accepted until he asked Allah to forgive him for the sake of the Holy Prophet alayhi salam. So, you realize that your prayer is not so good, it's like this or like that, but you pray and you're saying, Ya Rabbi, it's not worth to be in your divine presence, but at least because of the love that I have for your most beloved one, the love that I have for your awliya, as Shaykh Effendi Maulana is saying, you know, in the old days when you buy rice, You buy 1 kilogram of rice, and inside that rice is so many stones and other things that when we are young, we used to sit down with some rice, and then we have to separate those things before we cook. Not like today, you just take it from the thing and then you just cook. It says, may our deeds be mixed up with their deeds. Our deeds, it is like those small stones. May it be mixed up with their deeds. Their deeds is like those pure rice, good, valuable. And Allah will accept because of them. Why we're saying, may we be dust under their feet. We're not saying we are diamonds on his head, astaghfirullah. We're saying we're dust under his feet. But wherever he goes, because we're under his feet, we will be there with him. Now, how are you going to understand all of this? Understand we're dust under his feet. But so many people, they cannot be under anyone. How are you going to learn to be dust under the Prophet's feet? Huh? He's only saying. But you cannot even be under a person in authority. You cannot even be under a sheikh. You're questioning. You're not being a dust. You're being a thorn. This is a problem. So that time, Allah is saying, my mercy is covering everything. Yes, for the sake of those ones, I will accept. You miss your prayer, make up your prayer. That's all. Don't say, is it going to be accepted? Is it not going to? Yeah, just make it up. Leave that to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your responsibility is to do the prayer. Whether it's accepted or not, it's Allah's responsibility. His work. That is his job. Do it. And ask for forgiveness. We must have a certain taste of what the namaz is, of what the ibadat is. Whether you taste doing it or you taste not doing it, you must have a taste. Because doing and not doing is not the same. Maybe you don't taste so much when you're doing it, but when you're not doing it, you taste, oh, this is very bad. I feel very dirty. Something is wrong. I have to do it. That time, hold on tightly, inshallah. Fatiha.